what is happening? Sunday sunset on a Saturday. It's supposed to rain tomorrow. So, and tomorrow's the equinox, and tomorrow is the one I really wanted to show. And really, a couple days, really all fall. It's dramatically out further than it was this summer. If you remember, this summer, I'll move the camera real quick. Where it was right in this tree line, and it was kind of way over here, and now it is going to be further out from these trees. So the reason I'm coming to this spot to show that is to document its distance off of a triangulation to show it making circles around us, and that's the geocentric explanation of the flat Earth that we do observe and we experience. And I think you got to go see it for yourself. I think you got to feel it for yourself. So a few of the debunkers, every live stream I try to do a bit of a chat here. I just talk to you real quick, and then I just sit and watch the sunset. The goal is to get you guys to go do it yourself and go see your sun. It's the same sun as mine, and ask yourself what you're experiencing. That creates a belief, and I do believe this lives in belief. A lot of other flat earthers, they like to do knowledge. They like to do facts. I don't have a problem with that. I don't disagree with the truth of flat Earth, the levelness of the water, the motionlessness of the Earth, and you can measure it for sure. But either way, you're not going to believe it. You take your shoes off, you watch a sunset, you're not going to believe that the Earth is moving. So the counters to that are, inertia. Why would you feel the Earth to be moving? Well, because you do feel motion. You feel it in your stomach, you feel it in your feet. They asked me, these debunkers asked me recently, what body part would be feeling the Earth to be moving? Well, your feet first and foremost, and then your guts, your stomach. I had a girlfriend. One time that was, she was kind of princessy. She was kind of a little prissy, and she was like, I don't feel good. We were driving on a windy road, and I was like, okay, what do you want me to do? And she immediately started vomiting. She got really motion sickness. And you couldn't tell a person like that the Earth was moving. She's not going to believe you. She is going to vomit. She is going to get sick. She got sick on airplanes all the time. So as far as, whether or not it's the Earth moving or the sun moving, it is a belief issue. People won't believe what they don't want to believe. They want to create a heaven in the skies. I don't really create a heaven on the Earth. It's flat, but it is its existence. It's life itself. The heaven's flat. The heaven's not heaven. I don't know what you want to call it. I was calling it, there is no heaven, there is no universe, but the universe is heaven. That's why Christians join the universe. That's why Muslims and Jews join the universe. They want to build a heaven. And the heaven on the earth thing, that doesn't work. There's a cool song, Heaven is a Place on Earth. Okay, sometimes you'll feel heavenly. You watch these sunsets, you will feel awesome, but you'll feel centered, you'll feel calm, you'll feel peaceful. So anyways, I'm going to just kind of sit here and watch the sunset with you. But yeah, today's episode, I guess we're talking about the debunkers. I don't know how they're going to say that this sun is not setting further away. It's going to be dramatically out. So you can kind of see the mountains now. Come fall, it's going to be literally setting behind those mountains. It was setting in that tree line. It's going to be dramatically further out. And if you go to where you see your sunsets, you'll see the same thing. But I want you to do it. You can do it through me. You can watch the live chat. I appreciate it. I'm going to jump behind the other side of the camera here and see if anybody's on the chat yet. I got a little coffee today. It's a little chilly, but we still got a beautiful end of summer. I guess today's like the last day of summer. If tomorrow's the equinox, I consider that the first day of fall. Equal light, equal day, and you can remember it that it's the sun. The sun moves around us, and it creates our seasons. And it's not the tilt of the earth, and it's not the motion of the earth. That is pretty simple, and I don't think people should have a problem with it. I don't even know if you guys can see me. If you can't yet, message me in the chat if anybody's here yet. Let me see here. We're going streaking through the crowd of the Janabes. Come on, everybody. Will Ferrell. The Will Ferrell. You know, one time, this is a funny story. One time I got a message on my old Facebook from Mark Zuckerberg. And I thought it was a fake Mark Zuckerberg, and it was the real Mark Zuckerberg. We have a mutual friend, and he's he's a true believer in Facebook friends. And he was like, no, this is really Mark. And I know your friend. And he went to school with my other friend in Harvard. And anyways, that's how he met him. And my friend's a computer nerd, so they hit it off. And Mark likes outdoor activities, and I like outdoor activities. And he saw like my canyoneering videos and stuff on Facebook, so we became Facebook friends. And I don't know if this is the real Will Ferrell, but every once in a while it happens. I saw Will Ferrell in the grocery store in where was it? Santa Monica. It was my birthday, and I was getting a coffee. I was kind of late. We had done a hike, and he was in the coffee line. It was kind of weird. He's very thin. He's not chubby at all. He's thinner than me. Although I'm slimming down. I'm getting thinner. But yeah, shout out to Will Ferrell. Yeah, we're going streaking through the gymnasium. I'm not doing that. I was a part of a streaking operation when I was in college. My job was to make sure the exit door was open. Yeah, security tried to figure out who it was, and I never spilled the beans. I'm not a big fan. I don't understand the streaking thing. I don't understand why it's funny, but the people in my dorm, oh my goodness, they thought it was the funniest thing ever. But no, we're not going streaking through the earth. We're zenning out, we're chilling out, we're watching the sun, we're doing some sun gazing. And this is a bit of my go-to. Now, the reason I started doing this is because the debunkers are going to Antarctica this winter, and they're going to try to prove the shape of the earth through a non-sunset. They're going to say the sun doesn't set, and they're going to fake it. The more you watch sunsets, I think it will be easy for you to see that's what they're doing. They're not going to show you this amount of footage of the sun. They're not going to take their camera and stream it live and just show you a sunset. It's not that complicated, but it's a little bit confusing. Does it prove the shape of the earth? It satisfies your belief of whatever side you're on. It does disconnect you from the motion of this earth. Most people will go, okay, it's geocentric. The motion part is a big part of their universe. Without motion, I don't think they have much. Gravity and motion are the things they can kind of just go, well, because of gravity, they can just kind of patch it. I can't really see the chat too well here because the sun's glaring at me, and I have to go to the bathroom. So I'm going to go do that, and I'll leave you guys. It's setting much faster, so it's going to set, what is it right now, almost 6:15. The sun's set as at like 7, a little after 7. But my sunset here with these trees, it will go behind these trees. But you'll see that it's further out from the trees, and that's really what I'm trying to show. And then I'll come back on the next non-rainy day. But if it's rainy, I will come when it's not rainy. So I don't know, it'll be kind of sporadic. I will continue to do this all fall, and then I'll do a couple in the winter. That's when you'll see the biggest circle, the biggest triangulation. It rises, I'll show you east real quick. It rises over here. You'll see the moon rise. I try to get a moonrise. That's where it rises for me. And then, yeah, you can go and check out your sun and your earth, and ask yourself where you live and what it is and what you believe. And I think it's a great place to start, but it doesn't necessarily prove anything. What you'll find is people have already made up their minds. Now, to say the sun isn't setting further out is crazy, but that's something that, I'm going to have to wait a couple more weeks to really show. But if you go watch some of my my short videos and some of my first live stream, yeah, it was right behind those trees. And now it's further out from those trees, and then it's going to be like way out by those mountains. I mean, it's going to set behind the mountains come winter. So, yeah, that's a different angle. It sets off a triangle, but the winter triangle is it's much less steep, I guess. It sets at a bit of an angle. It's not ellipsing. It's making circles, but you see it off of triangulation. So I just say it's falling off the horizon. The vanishing point of perspective. The horizontal horizon, we don't really have a clear horizon here. You could go to a beach and do it, and you'll see the same thing. And you'll still be able to notice that it's setting further out. To say that it's not is a bit cray. It's a bit crazy. These debunkers, man, they do some weird things. The whole level is flat thing, but not flat but level. They literally say that the water is level, but it's not flat. To say if it's curved, if this is a ball, then just say it's flat and it looks flat, but it's not perfectly flat, and it's not level. Just say that, because that's what they believe. But that's not what they do. They say it's level, but it's curved at the same time. If a girl has a flat ass, she doesn't have a level ass. She has a little bit of a curve, but it's not as, round as Kim Kardashian's. So you say it's a flat ass. It's a flat water. It's not perfectly flat if it's a ball, but you can measure it. You can do my buoy thing. I'm going to get 3 miles of rope here pretty soon. I'm going to make 2 rafts, and I'm going to string those, the string from the 2 rafts, and I'm going to put levels underneath it and show you that it's level the whole way. I'll try to do it at 3 miles. It's a bit hard to do, but I should be able to get it done here pretty soon. That's the best way to measure water. That's how I believe they measure water. Florida, for instance, Jacksonville to the Florida Keys is 500 miles, and that would be 160,000 feet of curvature. That's differentiation in height. That's elevation. Jacksonville would be 160 feet higher on one side of the ball than the Florida Keys, and I think you would be able to measure that. Now, it's not, so they just say it's mean sea level, but and it's 0, but it is 0, and it's 0 because it's a plane, and the metrics are all measured off of a plane. Now they go, well, the sun proves it's a ball. No, the sun does not prove it's a ball. The sun proves it's a little complicated. We're about to see 2 moons. That's going to be cray-cray. 2 moons? They're saying it's an asteroid. Well, we got some work to do on the 2 moons, but looking forward, in a couple days here, we're going to see 2 moons. Yeah, I think it's, there's some things at play. Nibiru is at play. Nibiru's not a planet. It is a plane. It is a disk. It's not a sphere. It is a dark celestial for sure. The moon is a dark celestial some of the times too. And there's different ones, and I don't know which one is going to be mirroring this second moon. I think it's just going to be a mirror of this moon. But yeah, we're going to have some crazy celestial things going on. I think God's going to come back pretty soon and debunk the debunkers. The thing is, you always have to remember that this is God's earth. I am a Christian creationist more than anything. I'm a little different than all the other flat earthers. There's the biblical cosmology people. I don't prescribe to the Hebrew cosmology picture. I don't disagree with it besides the dome part. It looks like a dome. I'm fine with it, but it's not. It's a plane. I'm a God touching or atom, that cosmology, the Michelangelo picture in the Sistine Chapel. That's a cosmology I prescribe to, which is a little different than all the other flat earthers, which is, I don't have a problem with it. Some of them do. But I don't really disagree with them too much. They all do a fairly good job. Yeah, we've gotten this far, and it's pretty exciting. And these debunkers are going to end up, proving flat Earth. If I get you out watching the sunset, if I get your feet on the ground, and I get people watching the sun, come the next couple days and a couple months, yeah, I think I can get you to prove to yourself that it's not a spinning ball. But you have to do it. You have to take the challenge. You have to center yourself. You have to ask yourself, you have to be honest with yourself and ask yourself, what am I looking at? What am I experiencing? And then you can go into the science. You can go into the arguments. You can listen to the debates and all that. But I don't think that your body will believe this earth is spinning. And more importantly, you'll feel at rest. You'll feel at rest with the heavens. Yeah, the heavens are moving, but they're just lights. And they're just beaming into our existence, creating life. And it appears here as opposed to, it's really just an interdimensional thing that they do. It's inner heaven. It's the universe, the Burning Man thing where they project their energy to a man burning a sacrifice, and then it comes back to them through their universe, so they get exalted, so they get glorified. And you're not supposed to do it. You want to get energetic. You want to, get a hula hoop or get some bongo drums and watch the sunset. Yeah, you might feel awesome for a second, but then it will leave you, and then you won't feel fleeting. You won't feel depressed or you won't be chasing something. There's a lot of flat earthers that I've seen them through the years change. I've seen them become real flat earthers, and they were chasing fame, and now they're not. They're not chasing anything. They like teaching people about the shape of the earth, and they're good at it. And it helps a lot of people, man. It's pretty cool to know you're the center of existence and not to chase heaven. That's really what it's about. That's how I became a flat earther. I became a flat earther through watching a sunset, and thus the heavens and the earth were created, Genesis 2:1. And I was watching a sunset as I did it, and I was mad at God because I didn't understand God's creation. And I asked him to show up in my life, and he did. And this is how he did it. He showed up through me studying his creation. And that's what it is. It's a creation. And with the flat earthers' help, guys like Eric Dubay and Dave Weiss and Dave Murphy and Devin and all the other great, ODD and Bro Sanchez and all the other, even Jaron. Dogfight going on. Help me out with some of the science stuff. And I was the one telling them to look into this. They were looking at other conspiracies. And they joined me on this journey. Not really on the Christian creation journey, but definitely on the flat earth journey. And helped me out tremendously. So shout out to all the great flat earthers out there. But they don't really like doing this. They don't really like the sunset challenge I like to do. I asked them to do it. Some of them did it. And they said thank you to me. Dave Weiss and I argued about this over a year, whether or not this proves anything. And I just asked him to do it. And he finally did it. And he said thanks. But he's not going to say it proves anything. But it does center you. It does help you out. It helps you from chasing things. And it helps you understand that it's a bit complicated. And you gotta, it's outside. It's not a computer thing. It's not a computer program. It's not a TV screen. That's what they want to make it. They want to change life into some video game, and then you're player number one. They're programming you, and this disconnects you from their program, but it does connect you to God's program. But God's program is a bit confusing and a bit complex. And then, you start, where's God? Show up and explain it to me. And you have to use the mirrors. You have to use the creation to understand it. But then you'll immediately want to create a universe. And you're not supposed to do that either. So you're supposed to chill out and watch sunsets. So that's what we're doing. And I'm going to run to the bathroom and be back. And I'll just let you guys watch this sunset here. And we shall, it's going to get good. I think there's some clouds in the sky, so it might light up and get a little pretty. But I'll be back in a minute.
trying to hide it. I don't see that stable.
I don't feel like it doesn't look stable.
No, from behind it. You don't see the stable? It's not.
Oh
No. It's not even stable.
no, Matt, you can't go.
Allie, come behind this thing.
Allie, it's like half.
Oh.
It's only half of it. Oh my god.
I'm so scared right now, bro. Like, when I walked up to it, I felt this feeling.
Guys, we're trying to take a picture.
It wasn't stable in the back.
Wait.
Maddie wants one. Hold on. Okay.
Maddie, send me a picture. Wait, no, I don't have you.
Oh, God.
There you go.
Yeah, me too.
Bro, send me. Isn't that creepy? Why are you jumping on the dog?
No, look. Dale, look from right here. No, look from right here. It, like, gives you a feeling. Oh, no, it's spread. No, it's like giving me a feeling. I just want to get in front of it right here.
Wait, what if it falls that way?
No, get right here and feel his feet. It like feels like. No, look up.
It's straight.
I feel like it's moving. Yeah, me too. If I feel like.
In your eye.
Yeah, in your eye. Yeah. Why?
See, look, it's only part way.
Yeah, what is this on the table? And Marty's right on the other side, so it's just falling.
Milo touch it.
It's not even the size of me. I wanna go on his tacos. No, that's a walking stick. Wait,
Knock on it.
that's
Hello?
not.
Anybody there?
What is
That means it's hollow inside. No, bro. That could fall anytime.
Bro, somebody's right here and it just falls. I feel like there's dynamite in here. Like I just. What?
Hey, you just being
No, I went this way. I want you in the ocean, right there. There's a. Yeah. Okay, stop. The feeling of
No, Marty, stop making Milo touch it. Even he's afraid. He's about to get trying to push off of it.
Wait, no, what are you trying to do?
What are you going to make him do? Pee on it.
No, but you already did.
That's how dirty it is. No, I feel like the
Let your
dynamite
finger,
because. No, like it.
Look, it's falling.
Look! It's not. But I feel like it is, bro. I feel like it.
Oh my god.
I'm scared.
I'm scary. What is scary? Oh my gosh, now it makes me think I'm scary.
Yeah, like we
Oh my
were
gosh,
far.
is that an otter?
But what?
It's an otter. Lucky.
Oh yeah, but it's a, that's an axe.
It has an axe. What? Why does that bear have an axe?
Dude, that guy has an axe. Let's see, an axe, a pressure. Bro, okay. We were all the way over there, and we thought it wasn't one to fall.
Oh, I want to run to the car like right now. Like I want to run to the car.
I want to poke it. I want to poke the otter.
Bro, that guy has an axe too.
Oh my god! I'm running now. I saw you
He
said
has an
that.
axe. Hey, no, look at the businessman.
Wait, hold on. What is
The other guy has an anchor.
We didn't know. Just imagine I fell and I hit your head and then it started
What?
bleeding
If it
backwards.
was held backwards, that would be so sad.
No, that wouldn't be sad. That'd be great. We're
We
sick.
don't want it here. Don't let Zay pee on it.
He peed a little. He peed a little. Like it hurts.
You can have that now.
Yeah.
Allie, let's try Allie too. Allie!
Oh, I feel like that's where it goes now.
again. I'm gonna kill you.
She is.
Marty, don't hurt the poor doggies.
Daya, do this. Like huggy. Daya. Daya, huggy. Like, just huggy. Daya. Huggy. Just huggy. Shaking it. Daya, huggy. Oh my gosh. I got it. Watch, right? No, look. Just hug it. Look up. Right? No, just imagine somebody was on the very edge of the lake.
You know in that dog show how they spread the dog out?
I feel like I just hit the eagle head before. Bro, if your stick like saves us when that falls, be like, let's go pee on the monument. Yes. Come on, Juju. Pee on the monument. No. No, Juju. I can't. Juju,
Look up.
come on.
How to hold my dog.
No.
I can hold him like this, right? This is
Can't
good.
pee on it.
This is good. I can hold him like
Okay,
this.
he won't pee on it.
Yeah. And hold him like this.
Juju's belly. Juju's belly. Right by the monument. I'm actually glad if she pees on this.
Oh, Marty, stand there. Yeah. Everybody can come on.
How's that?
Over here as long as Marty stays
I
over
bought
there.
that.
Hey, you move over wherever you get the flowers to be Nana. It looks nice.
I can't.
You have to
Juju's
sign
belly. I can't be part of this.
I can't either.
Juju's belly. No. I say I can't. Juju's belly, bro. He's like, oh no. He's going back. Zaya, no, Juju.
Is he peeing on it?
He was about to. No, I don't care anymore. Over here. I want to pretend I wasn't even watching. There's a crack in it. Like where? I'm so scared. Get about. You stabbed Zane in the head with your stick. Oh, I did. Sorry, Zane. Zaya, I see the crack. It's after the eye. You see it. Oh my gosh. Wait, and the eye you see too.
Oh, and then it goes all the way up to the eagle's eye.
Right now.
Bro, it could split in half if we put an X right at that.
Like no.
And then it would fall that way and this way. And the otter would have no teeth. Look. No, the otter would have teeth. But there would be split. They'd be split.
No, it goes
So
in.
would his body.
Wait, no. Somebody actually, I bet, tried to chop it down.
Bro, they tried to chop it.
I bet they
He's
went.
holding onto his foot.
Oh yeah, he is. Wait, what? He's like, I want to.
Walk away. Walk away.
The
Stop
Juju.
walking.
Move.
What the heck? Big run. Let's go back. Come on, Jake, run. It takes like a minute.
At one time.
All set. Come on, this way. This way.
Let's do it one more time.
Okay,
I'll
I'll can't do this
find
whole
the
way.
one.
Ready? Get your position, guys.
Let's get that. Why? Oh my god. There's a carrier.
You can actually scare me.
I can't. There's an airplane.
That's a jet.
No, that's not a jet. That's an airline.
No, that's not an airline. That's like one of those ones that hold the president.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Have to do in your airline.
Oh my gosh, there's a bird chasing after me. Look at me, ready?
Have to do.
Birdie, fly high. Fly high.
Yeah, you better fly high.
There's a birdie chasing it. There was a birdie chasing it.
It was like you. Wait, this is still chasing.
It is. Right there. Black dot. Right next to it.
Oh my god.
It's like, oh, hello. Hello, can I
to censor. What is it going to that yacht, bro? Wait, wasn't that yacht the yacht we saw?
That's not mine. No, that's another yacht.
No, that's the yacht we saw, bro.
Lay down.
There's a big yacht over there. No, never.
I'm not gonna throw it in the ocean. I think he promised where he
Bro,
hit
no.
me on the head with it.
You wanna hit who?
Today. You hit me on the head if I no, if I throw it.
If you caught it,
Not over the edge. If I like throw it in general.
If you throw it over that ocean, I will go swim for you. I'm not kidding, I will. Do it! Okay, here.
Sit there.
Can I do this? Oh, yeah. You promised, unbreakable promise. That means you did the stick. Hey, Elijah, you want to see something cool? When we were doing this, I was doing this. Hey!
You said throw it, I did it. No, no. Come here. I didn't dog you, I know I didn't.
And you threw it, right? But you didn't throw it in the ocean.
Here's
Elijah,
your dog.
freaked.
What?
No one hit it right in that patch. Ready, set,
Go. I'm hitting it in the crack. I was hitting it in the crack. That is a walkie-talkie, bro. I want the tubes. Just wait. Nano, he's coming for you.
Nano, and then you
Oh,
It's not my dog. You.
Nano, come here, Nano, come here. Come here. I want you to see something. Nano, I want you to see something. Nano,
sorry for the commotion at the end here. My sunset spot has become quite the popular spot. There was a drone earlier, and I don't know what was more annoying, the kids or the drone, but it's nice that right at sunset it's quieted down. But yeah, you can see. It's a little hard to see from the camera here, but I think it's pretty obvious how further out from those trees it is. Whereas before, the angle too was more dramatically steeper, and now it's a much bigger triangulation. It's a much bigger circle. So yeah, that is the geosync zone, and it's probably gonna rain tomorrow, so probably not do it tomorrow. But I'll be back next Sunday or Saturday. Sundays are better for me. Saturdays are, I work at like 9, so now that the sun's setting earlier, I can do it on Saturdays, but I don't work on Sundays usually, so Sundays is a better day for me to do it. But if the weather's bad, then I'll miss it, and I'll come earlier during the week. But yeah, you're going to be able to see it more and more as the seasons progress. And I don't think there's any other explanation than it's the sun moving around us. But it's pretty awesome. And it's, I think, more awesome the more you know that it's the sun moving. The earth moving, the earth spinning. Some people, they try to act like they love the universe and all that. They usually don't talk about it. And back to the debunkers and the debunking game. The game that's going on, the reason why the flat earthers are allowed back on YouTube, because we were taken off the internet. 2016 it was censored, and then by 18, like, you couldn't say the words flat earth on Sundar Pichai's YouTube. He just wouldn't let you do it, and now they let people do it because it allows people to get into the universe. Without us, people don't pay attention to their stupid outer space. And they censor us. They shadow ban certain people like me that try to get people outside doing things like this. To me, I know for a fact this is how a lot of the teachers of flat earthers became flat earthers, because I was the one that told them to do this. And they did. And then next thing, they're out there teaching people flat earth, but they don't they don't tell people to go out and watch the sunsets. It's really a belief thing. It really is. And then it's hard to believe in outer space when you watch too many sunsets. It's here. It's called geocentrism, but I don't know. I just like calling it God's Earth. It is flat. It is the center of everything, the center of existence. And it is quite beautiful. And it's more beautiful the more you know it. And the more you see it, the more you'll understand it. And the more you'll believe it. And the more they'll hate you for it, because you're not worshiping NASA, and you're not worshiping Neil deGrasse Tyson, and you're not worshiping the debunkers and the actors. And the actors love outer space. This is nothing more than Scientology on their end. They want to colonize outer space in man's ways. They want to colonize the earth through the created order, through the animal seed, through the mark of the beast, essentially, and then force you to follow their version of everything in order to have life, to be your God. And I don't worship them. This is God's Earth, and I can't prove it to you, but I can get you to prove it to yourself and get you to go watch the sunset. It's the best show on Earth. It's quite beautiful. I think we're going to get a good one tonight. I'm going to let it sit for a minute, and hopefully the sky lights up a little bit. I think there's enough clouds out here. There's a chemtrail out here. But yeah, I'm going to sit here and just watch the end of it here with you and shut up. But yeah, that's what it's all about.